hookahdaily.com and shishaforum.com. And today we actually have a three-person review, and we're going to be reviewing Starbuzz Exotic Irish Cream. You can see the can here, logo on there. Basically, this is going to basically be a coffee flavor, right? It's supposed to be a Irish cream you're familiar with. It's just coffee with Irish cream flavoring is what the flavor is supposed to replicate. As far as the cut, it's your standard Starbuzz cut. It's very brown in color, a little on the dry side. I actually added a little bit of glycerin to it to get it to smoke. Typical stems, typical Starbuzz cut. As far as you know, the cut, it's nothing out of the ordinary. As far as the smell goes, smells. It's hard to explain. I mean, I smell like coffee. I smell a very nutty smell.
It almost has like a nutmeg smell to it.
Yeah, and a little bit of vanilla, I would say maybe. But it's a very deep, nutty smell, a very dark smell. It's not real fruity. There's nothing, you know, sweet about it. Very little sweet about it. I mean, maybe sweet, but not really like candy sweet or anything like that. It's more just like just a molasses honey sweet.
It has a feeling of like spices, like your nutmeg and maybe a little bit of cinnamon for me. But the flavor for me isn't strong at all. I mean, I expected it to be more of a bold flavor of coffee, but for me this comes off very, very weak, unless you like shisha with a white coffee flavor, or if you don't like coffee at all and you just want something that's coffee flavored, you can go for this.
Right. Take a few drags on. We'll talk a little about the smell. What do you think the taste? What do you think it smells like?
It's just like I'm picking up on a little bit of vanilla, as you were, and like spices, and a hint, like not too much coffee smell really.
No, I don't smell a lot of coffee.
You don't smell a lot of coffee and you don't taste a lot of coffee. It has more of like a spice flavor to it, more than a coffee flavor.
Right, there's a little bit of vanilla in there. You can smell and taste it. Take a quick drag on it. We'll comment more about the taste. What do you think? I mean, as far as the taste, I'm getting exactly like it smells. You get a little bit of spice to it, like nutmeg or ground cinnamon. You don't really taste any coffee though. You do taste vanilla. You definitely taste vanilla.
And the flavor is super, super right. I mean, you have to look for the flavor to get it.
Right. There's not a whole lot of flavor attached to it.
It smells way better than it tastes, to say the least. I mean, if you're going by smell and you take this and you smell it, you're going to think, okay, this is going to be good.
Right.
But the flavor drops off completely from the smell.
Right. There's also, with the taste, there's not much coffee taste at all.
Right.
Yeah.
If there is, just a slight hint of it. But
that's the only thing I do taste is just, like, I want to say just vanilla. I mean, that's what I taste, just vanilla, if anything. I mean,
if you've tried the Starbuzz vanilla, it kind of tastes...
It's like a nutty vanilla taste.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like you took some vanilla pudding and for whatever reason put some like nutmeg in there.
Right.
And that's what this tastes like.
Exactly. Spot on.
The more you smoke it, the less coffee flavor you pick up. Because you still have that scent of the coffee in your nose, so maybe your taste buds kind of try to play on you a little bit, trying to make you think that there's going to be coffee flavor in this, but it's like a placebo effect. It's just, the more you smoke it, the less coffee you get.
To me, if you've ever tried the Starbuzz vanilla, it kind of tastes like that. That's what I'm picking up on mostly with this flavor. And as I said, a little bit of a nutty flavor and a slight hint of coffee. But
I mean, as far as the clouds go, it's going to be up, you know, in line with the rest of the Starbuzz. I mean, you're not going to really lose any clouds. And we're smoking out of a tri-metal, one of the older ones. We have a Razan hose.
One of the good tri-metals that quality on the new ones isn't nearly the same.
This is one of the originals. This is probably a 5-year-old hookah. We're smoking out of a medium funnel, Tangiers, 3 coconut coals. We actually throw a wind cover on there because these hookahs haven't been used in a while. For some reason, they take a minute to get going. But the clouds, I mean, see if you can get a big old fat cloud coming out of there. I mean, clouds are in line with the rest of Starbuzz. As far as the buzz is gonna
not event.
The buzz is gonna be there again if you haven't eaten or you've just woken up or you're not drinking anything and you're not you're in a non-well ventilated area. I mean, the buzz is gonna be there no matter what you're smoking. But for the most part, I mean, you know, no buzz whatsoever. I'm not feeling anything.
I still got a little bit of the buzz from the Tangier.
Yeah, if you smoke Tangiers, you're gonna get a buzz and your head's gonna spin. And we were smoking that earlier. And, for the most part, there's gonna be no buzz with this. As far as duration, this bowl hasn't been going very long. Probably, I would say 15 minutes or so. I could probably see us smoking this bowl for the next 30 minutes, and then we'll pack up something else. So the duration is definitely on par with the rest of Starbuzz. So nothing out of the ordinary.
The flavor's not bad. It's just not great. You wouldn't want to go out and buy this, especially at the prices of Starbuzz. It's just average. It's whatever.
Yeah, don't pay Hookah Lounge prices to try this.
Yeah, don't pay the $22 to go out and buy this. Either.
Right. It's to put it this way. I mean, I've had this can sitting in my cabinet for a long time. I've had it many times. Well, not many times because the can still has a lot in it. But I've had it enough times to know if I like it or not, and I don't care for it. I don't care for Irish cream. Actually, whenever we talked about reviewing it, I kind of didn't want to do it, but we have to do what we have to do. So as far as the overall score for the Starbuzz Exotic Irish Cream, I mean, you know me, I'm always giving things a little higher rating a lot of times, but they're usually my favorites. I tend to review flavors I like to smoke. This isn't one of them. It's a good flavor if somebody has it and they're smoking it. Take a few drags on it, and I'm sure we'll enjoy the rest of this bowl. But I'm gonna have to give this in the kind of one of my lower scales. I'm gonna have to give this about a 4 out of 10. The taste doesn't, the label doesn't describe the taste. It's definitely not Irish cream. You do get a little vanilla. You get maybe a tiny hint of like cinnamon or coffee or nutmeg or whatever. But as far as being Irish cream, I'm not buying it. But 4 out of 10 is what I think. What do you think for this particular flavor?
Actually, before we even started filming this, I was thinking of 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Same.
What do you think?
I mean, it's subpar. Wouldn't want to waste my money on it. Wouldn't want to recommend it to anybody. Really wouldn't want to smoke it. I mean, you could give it to somebody that doesn't like coffee. You just give it to them as a gift because you don't like it. Here, you can have the leftovers. There you go.
The flavor's kind of misleading too.
Yeah.
Just the title of it.
Right.
The sense is a lot stronger than the taste.
For $30 is what they're costing now. It's not worth it. No, to say the least.
So guys, until the next review, this has been Jake,
Iggy,
And Andrew
with hookahdaily.com and shishaforum.com. Website just launched 2 weeks ago, and the forums just launched 3 days ago. We're already well over a few thousand posts. So you guys hit up the forum, shishaforum.com, Hookah Daily. Sign up, guys.
Don't be a punk and just browse so we can see who's browsing.
So go ahead and sign up. Hookah Daily. It's a hookah every day. We have a fresh review up every day, and if it's not a fresh review, we have fresh content. And if you don't see anything there, we always have the forum. So you guys hit it up. Till next time, you guys keep smoking.